coached in the National Football League before. The other 5 were first, at least somewhat, whether it's Cincinnati, it's Dallas, it's Jacksonville, etc., that there are going to be head coaching openings once this season ends. How is this guy, who is arguably the greatest to have ever walked the planet, having to go to the University of North Carolina? That's what I was saying, and I thought that's what I meant when I said I thought the job was beneath him.
Bill Belichick going to Chapel Hill is the best thing for Chapel Hill since Michael Jordan.
There we go, Kev.
And I didn't blink. Understand this. To your point, Stephen A., they have been in the ACC, and they also a fear, or this is one of my main concerns. Can Bill Belichick adapt? Now, the younger generation how to take care of their body. How can I teach the younger generation all these intricate tools for not just football, but life? And I said this multiple times. I went to New England and I saw this firsthand. It was an internship, paid internship. And I'm seeing Bill Belichick on a everyday basis.
You're wild.
No, real talk.
No, the paid internship. Carry on.
Paid. Not Aaron Rodgers paid, but paid. The thing about Bill Belichick that a lot of people don't hey guys, that's not him. But knowing Belichick, he's going to know people to hire to make sure that he gets the top tier talent, because you're now going to an industry where it's all about one thing: recruiting. Can you recruit the top tier guys, and can those top tier guys buy into your formula?
The other piece of it is this. I love that Bill Belichick said the college game came to him. He said there were so many college coaches that were asking him about the new 2-minute timeout. College coaches asking about the green dots on the helmet. College coaches asking how he used the tablets on the sideline. So he started to realize, okay, this game's getting closer to the pro game from an organizational standpoint than it ever has been. And then coaches coming to him, okay, well, how do you scout for free agents? How do you try to pick up guys that can help your team? How do you piece together rosters? Oh, wait, it's getting even closer to that. One thing you're going to have to deal with Bill Belichick is this. If he's a part of your NFL organization, a part of your college, university, he's the most important person there. There were a lot of people that I feel like in the NFL didn't want to relent their positioning, didn't want to relent their power, didn't want to have what would probably not be a collaborative conversation with Bill Belichick, because Bill Belichick, 8-time Super Bowl champion, 6 of them things as the head coach. And so now these organizations are saying, let me go with Raheem Morris because I feel like we can have a better collaborative experience and relationship together if I'm Terry Fontenot. Yeah. And so Bill Belichick said, you know what? I'm not going to wait around for another cycle to see if I get a job. And with the contract, it's a buyout after year 1. Let's say Bill Belichick goes down to North Carolina and he kills it for a year, puts North Carolina in a better position. He says, you know what? I'm going to go back to the NFL. I have this opportunity, but I got somebody that got my actual DNA in this building already that can be the next head coach. Do things. And if it's time for me to move on next year, I've already set a legacy in place where my son gets to wear the big hat.
Well, let's get this out the way. Everything you're saying is absolutely correct. That's exactly what the hell's going to happen. There's a transfer portal and everything else. I mean, he's going to do this game, and then he's going to say, it's time for me to get back to the NFL, but my son, that's probably why the hell he's doing it, okay? And I'm not trying to throw any shade on it or dismiss it. The nepotism, it happens all the time. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just an check-in, just like y'all just said. That's true. That's why you can't knock him for the move. He is getting paid $10 million a year, 5-year, $50 million deal. All right, 3 years, $30 million guaranteed, right? All right, buy after year 1 if he wants it to, right? So the flexibility is there, the dollars are there, the cachet is there, the power over the program is there. All of that's true. Here's the deal. Here's the biggest issue that I keep bringing up. Nothing wrong with him taking the job. Absolutely the board of University of North Carolina for offering him is being smart enough to give him the job. What does it say about the culture of the NFL when you have a 6-time champion, a football savant, without question the greatest today, and you said we want to communicate with one another, we want to make sure we have this comfortable environment instead of prioritizing winning. What am I to think of an NFL franchise?
I want to ask Cam this question, right? A large thing was, does Bill Belichick still connect to the young new generation of NFL players, right? What better way to prove that than to go connect with college players?
Good point.
But they're not student athletes no more. Let's stop lying. You're talking, but
they're young.
You're about the realization of this epiphany. Hey, Bill Belichick is going to the pros again, and he's doing it without a cap. And I know for sure the states of North Carolina and South Carolina, well, the Carolina Panthers, but North Carolina is no better way to win in that state.
100%. We have to go.
Being a lifestyle guard means helping people live their best day in the sun. I deliver high noon cans to empty hands. If the ball goes long, I go longer. Sorry about your shrub. I know. Sun's up.
And one of the most stunning and compelling moves in college football history, 6-time Super Bowl winning coach Bill Belichick was named the new head coach at North Carolina last night. North Carolina officials said the sides agreed to a 5-year deal pending approval by the Board of Trustees, which is scheduled to hold an emergency meeting today. Now, this will be Belichick's first college coaching job. His father, Steve, served as an assistant coach for the Tar Heels from 1953 to 55. Belichick will bring some longtime confidants with him to North Carolina. Michael Lombardi, who worked with the Patriots from 2014 to 2016, will serve as the program's general manager, and Belichick's son, Steven, is also expected to be a part of the staff. Adam, a lot of people thought this would never happen. It was just rumors, and here we are. So what more can you tell us?
Well, Bill is a contrarian, and at a time when there are many college coaches looking to get to the NFL, Bill traveled the opposite path and waved to all the coaches along the way, because he's not interested in doing what everybody else is doing. He's interested in doing what is relevant and pertinent to him. And that means going back to college, which is becoming more and more like a business. North Carolina offered him a job coaching at the NFL, and he got a chance to hire Bill Belichick a year ago. The Atlanta Falcons opted for Raheem Morris. The Washington Commanders opted for Dan Quinn. And Bill Belichick was left without a coaching chair, leaving him to become, who would have ever thought, a media darling. So, as he hoped to get back to coaching, the only way to ensure that that would happen would be with this particular job, which they came to him hard. This is what he wanted to do. He might have waited, and he might have gotten an NFL head coaching job, but he might not have. And then it would have been another year on TV. And that's not what he wanted to do, because at his core, he is a coach. And so today, he is Chapel Bill, going back to the school where his father was a coach from 1953 to 1955, where Bill Belichick was photographed sitting in the stands as a little boy, and now that little boy is grown into a coaching legend, and he's ready to take that program to new heights.
Dad, Adam Schefter, thank you for that. I gotta ask this question.
I am disciplined, physically and mentally tough, trained and proficient in my warrior tasks